Is fast-growing number of farmer-led watershed conservation groups in our state that are voluntarily taking water quality protection to that next level. Some of these groups are creating partnerships, including with environmental groups like the Nature Conservancy. Representative Novak, can you speak to the importance of this and how it impacts your efforts in the legislature?
Producerled watersheds are very important, and I've learned so much. I have a big watershed group in my district called the Lafayette Ag Stewardship Alliance, and they've done so much. They're engaging farmers and processors together to document and understand the impacts of conservation practices through the supply chain. And I just am a big fan of producer-led watersheds. And I also think it shows that farmers are invested in solving our water quality challenge. Because I often use an analogy that this isn't a Democrat or Republican issue. Water is a Wisconsin issue. And collaboration is key, and the farmers to the table. But I'd like to see more producer-led watershed groups. I'd like to see them connect with each other, because there's many across the state, and they sometimes don't talk to each other. They have some great ideas. And you can see the legislation we put forward is more a carrot than a stick kind of approach to working with farmers, and I think that's important. But growing up farm myself, farmers talk, and we need farmers to talk to each other. And if one farmer is successful in doing something, it gets around, and we need those watershed groups to work together, to talk to each other. I see it in my area, and I would love that to grow all over the state. And so I think they're very important.
To just add to that, I couldn't agree more. And we heard from fantastic producer-led watershed groups across the state. I have two in Portage County that are focusing on phosphorus and nitrate. And I think there's another one in central Wisconsin called Epic that does tremendous work and has many different business sponsors as well. When you can innovate and incentivize partnerships that focus on the future, it's really exciting for the community members. And the field days that they host, one of the groups just had a field day last month to show low disturbance manure injection. It blows people's minds if they haven't been on a farm